What's going on, everyone? It's Zcash here, and welcome to Boruto Talks with Zcash, episode 182 of Boruto has just came on, just released today. I just watched it, and oh my, things are getting interesting. So the episode starts off right off the bat with what happened from the last episode. Basically, was to be continued, and it starts off with Konohamaru and Mugino basically investigating that case where the vessel was. And as you know, Konohamaru doesn't even know what the hell that is. And then he sees like a USB port. Technically, you could say that's a USB port. So he takes out the scroll that's a USB port in, which is pretty jokes. Plugs it in, and he's like, all right, he's basically retrieving the data from it. Tries to do that, but then Mugino gets attacked. And I don't believe they showed in the manga this, but when Mugino got attacked, you could see it was the guy from the Victor arc. Basically, the guy that was a clone of Victor's basically attacked Mugino. So that's pretty cool what the anime is doing. They're basically relating things from the Victor arc, because in the manga, it's just these random puppets. You're like, who the fuck are these puppets? But now it makes sense where those puppets are from, and that's the reason why how those puppets were made. So that's pretty cool that they show that in the anime. Mugino gets attacked from the puppet. He's like, yo, you're the puppet that tried to attack me. You're still alive. So that's pretty cool. They moved on from the Victor arc. No, they're adding small elements from that, which is pretty cool. But Mugino gets attacked. Konohamaru's like, what the fuck happened? Mugino got stabbed. A bunch of those, basically those controlled puppets slash robots are there. That puppet removes the mask. But yeah, it just made a reason out on how those puppets were made from Victor's arc. They're basically Victor's puppets. But yeah, and I believe they're just trying to escape. And I believe then the opening starts after that. So yeah, but yeah, the opening happens, and then we pick off right off the bat where it left from the last episode, where basically Naruto, Boruto, Mitsuki, Sadara, and Shikamaru and Sasuke, they're all in the Hokage's office talking basically. And then they're just basically talking about the scientific ninja tool, and then that doctor comes in. I always forget that doctor's name, the doctor with the glasses. Always forget his name. He comes in, and then Boruto was like, nah, fuck you. You fucked me over during the tuning exams by making me use your scientific ninja tool. And then Naruto was like, don't worry. He was technically he was controlled. And at the end of the episode, they basically tell you who was the one that controlled them, which is pretty crazy. But I already knew this because I read the manga, but that's still pretty crazy. But yeah, then Naruto's basically trying to explain that he's a nice guy, trying to help out with the scientific ninja tool. And then that arm, then he's like, Naruto's like, all right, I have a mission for you. You're gonna go with the doctor and basically escort him and escort that scientific ninja tool, basically that arm, to basically his lab, because apparently that lab is more like the lab that the doctor has is a bigger lab, and he could work on things more down there rather than working on the lab he has in the Hidden Leaf Village. So Boruto's like, nope, I'm not fucking taking this mission. I don't want to do this. But then after that, Naruto tells Sadara and Mitsuki to keep an eye on Boruto, because basically the mark he has, technically the karma mark he has on his arm, keep an eye on him, see what happens with that marks, and during that, like the mission that's basically they're gonna go to. But as of right now, Boruto's not agreeing. So then after that, Mitsuki and Sadara go to Boruto, and Sadara's basically, I'm still going on this mission whether or not you're not coming. And then Mitsuki is also like, I'm still gonna go on this mission because I have freedom of will. So that was pretty cool. Mitsuki's basically making his own decisions now. But then he also convinced Boruto later on to come on a mission. And Boruto was regardless gonna go on the mission. He was just being a stubborn brat and be like, no, I'm not gonna go in the beginning. But yeah. And now this next scene that I'm gonna talk about was actually a surprise scene. I didn't expect this to be in this episode, because this scene wasn't actually even in the manga. So this is a surprise to me, because they right away the next scene goes to him like, wait, where the hell is this place? I swear, in that chapter when I was reading it, Jagen and Amando weren't even in that chapter. And yeah, so it's just Jagen and Amando talking, and basically Jagen being like, it actually wasn't Victor who sabotaged the aircraft. It was actually someone else, and I know who that someone. And it's pretty cool how they put it, because in the manga, it's just randomly it comes up and it shows who sabotaged the airship, but there wasn't no backstory to it. And then Jagen's like, I already knew this from the beginning that it was him, and like he investigated him, like how, like there was no like explanation. And that's pretty cool that in this episode they're actually showing the explanation that Jagen actually knew that someone sabotaged it. And then yeah, there you go, him and Amando are basically talking. I'm not gonna say who did it, but yeah, you're gonna be surprised to know who actually sabotaged their aircraft, which is gonna be crazy. But then Jagen's like, it's someone of the inner Kara members that actually did it. Tells Amado to basically investigate. But yeah, this is a surprising scene, because I didn't expect them to do something like this, but because this at all wasn't in the manga, so that's pretty cool. They added this into this episode because it made the episode more interesting, made me enjoy it more, I would say. And on top, like they're adding some extra cool vibes in it, which I think is pretty cool. Like this is the first time I would say the anime is actually doing better than the manga, because the manga of Boruto is pretty fast paced. Like it's really fast paced. The anime is actually doing really better by putting these small things that weren't in the manga, but they're explaining a lot. So that's pretty cool that the anime is actually doing this. But yeah, after that, the next scene, it cuts to basically Boruto, Sarah, and Mitsuki, and that doctor, which I always forget his name. They're basically boarding the train so they could basically transport the scientific ninja to his laboratory. And then out of nowhere, they meet Ayo. I hope I'm saying his name right. They finally meet Ayo. And then, well, the doctor him already met, but it was a long time ago. He's the one that basically gave him the prosthetic arm, the leg, and then the eye. But yeah, they actually meet and they're saying it's been a long time. And yeah, it's just them talking about the prosthetic arm. And then basically Ayo saying what happened. Like, like he basically lost his arm and leg. And then basically the doctor talked to Boruto saying like, these things, the scientific ninja tool actually work for good, because if for that, I was gonna have arms and legs and basically like an eye. He was basically gonna be like what they call, like basically he'd be screwed over because he had no arm and leg and eye, right? So basically that type of stuff. And then Io basically gets a what they call a screwdriver, brings it to Boruto's face. He's like, yeah, if you were an enemy, I would have killed you. And yeah, he even said like these weapons are used for good and bad. And I believe that's about it for that scene. And then once Boruto and Io leave, and yeah, basically Boruto and Io have a conversation, a one-on-one conversation, and then Boruto is like, alright, I'm gonna see you again, you're a good guy. And then Io's like, give my regards to the Hokage, blah blah blah. So they leave, and then out of nowhere, basically I'm gonna call him the Dryad 2.1 is basically sitting on the next side, basically on the back side of the seat, and then Io sitting on the other side, and they're basically talking to each other. And then this is where Io reveals that he was the one that actually used the what's that jujutsu called? Oh, come on. Okay, I don't know, I forgot the name of it, but used that jujutsu basically to fool him, and that's how he basically made Boruto use a scientific ninja and basically got all the intel from him. And apparently he said if the doctor remembered that, he was actually going to kill him, and that's the reason why he went back to the Hidden Leaf village to see the doctor, to make sure that he didn't know like the memories of that, because if he did, he was gonna kill him and they were gonna be screwed. It was gonna be bloodbath. But yeah, that didn't happen. But then so that was pretty cool that they actually mentioned that. And then it's just him and the Dryad 2.0 talking about like basically Dryad 2.0 saying that I need you for a mission, basically to retrieve the vessel because it's the airship airship crash. So I need you to basically get the vessel for me, and whoever is there, kill them so there's no evidence. So that happens, and then I believe the Dryad 2.0 gives him some weapons. And I believe that's about it. And then it just cuts to another scene where Boruto, Sarah, and Mitsuki are just walking, and Boruto is just happy. Sarah is just saying, oh, he's feeling happy, blah blah blah. And then yeah, the episode ends. And yeah, really interesting episode. But if you've seen a preview for the episode, the next episode, because since I read the manga, I know what's gonna happen. The next episode isn't gonna be that. It's just gonna be a slow episode. But I believe either the end of the episode or the next episode, the end of the next episode, holy shit, something crazy is gonna happen. And then after that, I think the next like 5 to 6 episodes, shit's gonna pop off. You're gonna see a lot of shit happening. So no worries, the next episode's slow, but after that, guys, it's gonna pick up. And so far, like yeah, like even when these manga episodes started, these last like 2 to 3 episodes have been really good. It's just that the next episode's gonna be slow, and then after that, it's gonna pop off. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, but you guys are gonna see some crazy shit, and I'm probably sure the animations are gonna be amazing for those fight scenes. But yeah, that's my thoughts about this episode. Again, a perfect episode. The last episode was also perfect. This episode was also perfect for me. And yeah, let's see what they add on the next episode. Let's see if they add some extra stuff that they didn't add on the manga, and they add on the anime on the next episode. I really want to see, because this is pretty cool. Like they're adding extra small bits and making the anime actually better than the manga. But yeah, anyways, what's your guys' thoughts on this episode? Did you guys enjoy it? Did you guys not enjoy it? Let me know in the comments below. And also, if you enjoyed this video and you're new here and want me to talk about more Boruto stuff, then hit that subscribe button and also click that notification button so you're notified of whenever I drop a new video. And also leave a like on this video. I appreciate it a lot. Anyways, been your boy Zcash, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.